Hi, and thank you for joining me again for my second therapy session on the topic of value. So, last week I came to you and I introduced myself and I talked about value in the topic knowing your who from your do. I also asked you to participate if you chose in an assignment that would help you to identify what you do versus who you are. So, this week, what I want to talk about is valuing others or learning to value others. So, based on a definition that I looked up, the word value means to consider someone or something to be important or beneficial. And it also means to have a high opinion of. So, one of the things that I want to address is this word or this phrase to have a high opinion of. And so we know that if we have an opinion of something, it really is what we think about something. So the real question at play here is, what do you think about you? Because to be honest, whenever we talk about valuing someone else, we sometimes gauge people or we criticize them at the same level or higher than we criticize ourselves. So, in order for us to find the value in others, we have to first know the value in ourselves. So we have all heard from times in the past the phrase, whether it's been directly related to church or just an ancient proverb or just something that different societies have said, which basically says to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And we know that that means that you want to treat people how you want to be treated. But the reason that we have so many people still mistreating each other is because we don't know how to treat ourselves. We don't know what we deserve. We don't know our own value. And so what we do is we pick at our flaws because we allow other outlets to tell us how we should view ourselves. Okay? So, and I know I say so much. I'm really trying to help that. I mean, I looked at my last video and I'm like, why are you saying so much? Oh my gosh. But I'm trying to cut that out. So please bear with me. This is going to be raw and uncut here. I'm just coming to you, giving it to you straight. But anyway, the reason that we have trouble with valuing others is because we don't value ourselves. And we don't value ourselves because we look through or hold ourselves up to a standard that is given to us by other outside sources. So let's take the media, for example. If you look at the media and you look at TV, look at videos, and I'm talking to us women in particular. So this doesn't just apply to women, it also applies for men as well. But I'm talking to you, girls, right? I'm a girl, I'm talking to you. We're having girls talk right now. So, you watch TV, you look at magazines, you look on YouTube, and you constantly see this image that they portray of women and we have to look a certain way. We have to dress a certain way. Our hair is a certain length or texture. Our bodies are, very voluminous in one area or another, and very snatched in another. Okay. These are all designed really to just program us and to make us believe that the way that we were created and how God created us uniquely is not good enough. And so when we look in the mirror, we see flaws when we measure it up to what we've been seeing in the media and through other outlets. And so it makes it hard for us to value others because when we look at them, we also look at them through this lens of, okay, what's wrong with them? What are their flaws? So, in order for us to value others, we have to learn to value ourselves. And in fact, when we value others, we bring more value to ourselves because it shows that we are growing. It shows that we are looking past flaws and that we are instead learning that flaws and all, that we are created uniquely and that we are wonderful in and of ourselves. So, this is a short video, I know. I just wanted to share that little bit of information with you all because it's just so important that we love ourselves and we know who we are. It's very important because it really is at the center of everything that we do. And if we're going to be productive, if you're going to fulfill the calling on your life, whatever that may be, then you need to know who you are. So that way you're not shaken when you're faced with adversity. And part of knowing who we are is knowing our value. So I have another assignment for you. This week, what I would like you to do is when you look in the mirror, when you think about yourself, as you think about your flaws, and we all have them, and whatever they may be, because it may not just be physical flaws. It may be something that you are trying to work on and you're still struggling with. So if you talk a lot, I talk a lot sometimes. You may want to work on that, and by working on it, I'm just saying that, instead of beating yourself up because maybe you said too much to a person or, at an event or whatever it may be, don't beat yourself up about that. Move on from it and embrace who you are. Because those same things that we call flaws, God can use that to touch many people. I mean, if I wasn't a talker and He didn't equip me with the gift to talk, I couldn't be here right now making this video, speaking to thousands and even millions of people. So there is a good side and bad side to everything, but it's all about finding that balance. So I want you to, when you think about your flaws, not to beat yourself up about it this week, but I want you to move on. I want you to say, you know what? Yeah, I may have talked too much, I may have had too much to eat. I may have, done this or done that, or, I may not be the size I want to be, or whatever your thing may be. And I get it. All these things that I'm saying are things that I struggle with from time to time. But I have been practicing to not magnify my flaws, but to focus on who I am and to cooperate with the process. God is not finished with me. He is not finished with you. He is still working on this masterpiece that I am, that you are, that we are. And we just have to keep on pushing forward because there is so much value in what you have to say. There is so much value in what you have to offer whoever it is that needs to hear your story. So we need to get past ourselves, get over ourselves, and keep moving forward for all the great things that He has in store for us. So I want you all to have a great week, and please make sure to tune in next week to join me for topic number 3, which has totally slipped my mind at the moment. It is going to be at the end of this video. I was trying to be real smooth right now, but it's going to be at the end of the video. But please join me. Please leave your comments. Thank you for everybody who has watched the last video. Thank you for leaving your comments. Please share. Please subscribe. I want you all to have a great and blessed week. I'll see you all next Monday.